I'm a little bit late and I wasn't quite ready even then. Good morning to you. I'm Mike from Buzz50.com, the social networking site for seniors over 50. And this is Good Morning Buzzers. It is our friendly, interactive chat, which is at 7:30 a.m. every single day of the week. Glad you could come and join us. Hope you're live, so to speak. We're live. If it's 7:30 a.m. UK time where you are, then you can actually even come and join us in the Good Morning Buzzers room. Just come along to the Buzz50.com homepage, and then you'll see a link there under the broadcast, and you can come into the Good Morning Buzzers room. And if you do that, you will be in the company of Carrie May, Fee, Fleur Rose, Joyous One, Mackie Whack, Pronto, Quiet Mouse, Sasquatch. I just went off and on apparently. Sasquatch and Viv Huff. So all of you in there, excuse me, we're also live on YouTube. We're live on Facebook. We are on Twitter. And we are, of course, on the Buzz50 homepage. And we've got loads of stuff going on. This is the only show of its type anywhere on the internet. I do not know of another site that has a live broadcast every morning. Do tell all your friends and relatives to come along and join us if you want. They don't even need to be over 50 to come and watch, but they do need to be over 50 to join the site, and it is completely free. And this morning we have got a new Name That Tune, and it is another theme song. Morning, Mike, says Viv Huff. You handsome devil. Somebody is after buzzer points. I can see there. Hi, Joy. Whistling, says Viv Huff. Flattery will get you everywhere, says Joy. Tee-hee. Can you guess for 10,000 buzzer points what this is the theme tune to? And it is very old, and I remember it very well. Do you? Not played like that, you don't? The volume's down. Let's start again. If you can identify that, you can have 20,000 buzzer points before you actually hear it. Here it goes. Can you name that tune? I think that's going to go very, very, very quickly. I think I would be able to guess it straight away. I'd like to see Mike in a Fred Perry lol, says Quiet Mouse. Hi, the other John. John, 1948 has joined the room. John P has joined the room. So we've got a pair of Johns. So can you name that tune? And the voice. Identify the voice. It's the same voice as yesterday. It's the same person. And I'll have to give you a clue. It's somebody English who is an actor and a comedian. Who is this? Oh, Hi Ho Silver, says Quiet Mouse. Lone Ranger, says Pronto. Who got that first? Can we give it to Hi Ho Silver, Quiet Mouse, or to Pronto? I think we've got to give it to both. Let's write that down because my memory's quite good. We were doing something on the site about memories. So let's put down Quiet Mouse and Pronto as joint winners. And if you want to have a fight now, live in the Good Morning Buzzers room. And Overture, prompt, says Mackie Whack. Russell Grant, says Viv Huff. Even before we play it, let's have a listen, see if it is. Who is this?
I do draw a pretty sharp line between the two, which is why interviews like this are generally quite rare things.
Another clue later if this doesn't go. Cliff Richard, says Fleur Rose without the second clue. Let's have a listen again.
I do draw a pretty sharp line between the two, which is why interviews like this are generally quite rare things.
And Quiet Mouse is being very, very kind and generous and saying, Mike, give it to Pronto, please. That is this that Quiet Mouse is saying to give to Pronto, which is the theme tune, which is, of course... Does it bring back memories? The Lone Ranger. Brilliant. I think I must have been about 7, 8 listening to this. God. guessed correctly. It's the Lone Ranger by Pronto. Hi-ho Silver from Quiet Mouse, who is generously saying that we should give it to Pronto. Tommy Steele, says Viv Huff. No, says Mike. Mackie Wax says Jeremy Vine. Russell Brand, says Viv Huff. I won yesterday, Mike, says Quiet Mouse. Don't want to be greedy. How good of you. How kind of me. Quinoa, says Viv Huff. Not sure why. Russell Brand, Russell Grant, Russell this. It is not a Russell. I say it's not a Russell, it's not a John, it's not a Dave, it's not a Richard. Who is this?
I do draw a pretty sharp line.
Where's Tonto?
Too, which is why interviews like this are generally quite rare things.
Big Empire State Honey Producers Association. Yes, I am, Joyce. Syracuse Embassy Suite, says Mac50. Good morning, Buzzer, says Mac50. Good morning to you, Mac, and thank you for the messages that you send me that I sometimes don't get or don't notice come through on the phone. I will notice everything this morning. If you want to call in, do call in live, either by calling one of these numbers here or on Skype. So the main number 07548 884 288. Just call in to say hello. Just call in to say good morning, Buzzers. Or +44 7548 884 288. It doesn't cost much nowadays to call on a landline internationally, and it costs nothing to call on Skype. Fleur, hello, says Mac50 from Cheetah Mac. If you watched a week or two ago, you'll know what that is all about. Hey, boss man, says Mac50. We have got 2 jokes this morning sent in by buzzers who are regulars. Now, we have jokes. We have the Buzz50 joke off every day. Both of these buzzers, for joke number 1 and joke number 2, are live in the Good Morning Buzzers room. Hi, Cheetah, says Fleur Rose. Didn't see you enter. So both of these buzzers are in the Good Morning Buzzers room. We're not going to say who they are until after we've read out both the jokes and got the votes. The idea is I read out a joke and you vote for it from 0 to 10. I work out the averages. Then at the end, we work out which the winning joke is, which the losing joke is. We name the winning joke, who sent it in, and we put it on Facebook. But we also name the loser. We name and shame the loser. Right, here we go. We've got a call coming in. Good morning, Buzzer. Can I put you on speakerphone? It's Mackie Wack. Oh, wow. Good morning to you, Mackie Wack. How are you today?
I'm very well, and good luck to all those going to the meet in London on Sunday. It's nice to see another meet happening elsewhere than in the Northwest.
I know they've got all the meets up there in the Northwest. We've had a few down in the Midlands as well, but mostly it's up in the Northwest. Are you on your way there?
Unfortunately not. It's a bit too far, but I will make it sometime.
Yeah, Miller and I must get to another meet soon.
Anyway, enjoy the morning buzzers.
Will do. Thanks, Mackie Wack. Bye. Brilliant. Great to have a call. That was Mackie Wack calling in live from somewhere in the United Kingdom at a guess. We'll do his natural roll call in a little while. Right. Okay. This is joke number 1. Get ready with your votes from 0 to 10. I was in a public restroom. You know what that is, yes? Public toilets in a cubicle. Barely sitting down when I heard a voice coming from the next stall. Hi, how are you? He said. He embarrassed. He said, well, I'm doing fine, thanks. What are you up to? He said. Well, I'm just sitting here. Then he says, can I come over? I says, no, I'm a bit busy right now. And then he says, hey, listen, I'll have to call you back. There's an idiot in the other stall that keeps answering my questions. Joke number 1. I have heard it before, but it is a good joke. It is a bit of a toilet joke, but I think it's a funny one. So how many points out of 10? Anything from 0 to 10. No minuses. And remember, the buzzer who sent it in is actually live in the room at the moment, as is the buzzer who sent in joke number 2, which we will hear after the break. Fleur Rose said heard this one, but still a 7. So we kicked off with a 7 from Fleur Rose, going down to a 6 from Quiet Mouse, stepping another one down to a 5 from Pronto. Silly, says Fee, just silly, silly. 3 from Viv Huff. Oh dear, we really are going down the toilet with this one. Up again, 5 from Mackie Wack, who we heard from a minute ago. John P gives it a 6. Fee's heard it hundreds of times. Sash Scratch gives it a 1. Now, you probably don't know because we haven't done international roll call yet, but Sash Scratch is from Down Under. We are truly international. And Down Under, all the humans are a little bit upside down. So he gives that a 1. Fee, who has heard it hundreds of times, still manages to get a 3 there. Mac50 gives it a 7. Carrie May a 4. And the highest vote so far comes in from John, 1948, 8. And it's an 8. 1948, 8, 8. Sounds like a Pronto joke, says Fleur Rose. What do you mean, Fleur? What do you mean by that? You spend too much time in the toilet, Fee. That's how he's heard it before. Joyous One gives it a 5. Let's slip the 5 in there. And so far, Southern Ireland, says Fee. That will be to a question I'm sure that was asked in the Good Morning Buzzers room. If you want to come and join us in the Good Morning Buzzers room live, you'll be able to type away. We won't be able to see you. You will be joining Carrie May, Fee, Fleur Rose, John, 1948, 8, John P, Joyous One, Mac 50, Mackie Wack, Pronto, Quiet Mouse 1, Sasquatch, and Viv Huff. All live in the Good Morning Buzzers room. Love potty joke, says Mac50. And that joke got an average of 5.2. Let's see what joke number 2 can get in a little while. We've got loads of other stuff coming in, sent in by buzzers. We've got a poem. Should we do the poem now? Let's do the poem now. A poem sent in by another buzzer who's live at the moment. A poem sent in by Joyous One, and she sent a message with it. Do send loads of stuff in, please. I saved some beautifully written poems, says Joyous One, by a dear friend I had made on a pensioner site I belonged to a while back. He wrote some endearing words, and I thought I'd share some with you, Miller, and everyone in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room. He has now passed on, but all his heartfelt poetry lives on. Isn't it beautiful when you do something like that, whether you create something that then carries on? And of course, poetry goes on forever, as long as it's written down and read out somewhere. I'll send some to you every so often. They mean a lot to me, and still they meant a lot to me and still do. The Artist and the Poet. Here it is, The Artist and the Poet. An artist paints a picture. A poet writes his words. An artist gives it life. A poet gives it sight. An artist sees the colour. A poet sees the shades. An artist feels his strokes. A poet feels his words. In both, we have a picture, painting a pictured word. Dedicated to Cammy, a poetry man. A poetry man. Edgar Allan Preto, September the 7th, 1978. Copyright 2007. Edgar Allan Preto. Thank you very much for sending that in, Joyous One. Okay, let's go across and have a look at the site, see what's going on the site. And I'm going to read what's going on there. Just spoke to Sash and he says they missed the 0. So now it's a 10. Really, really, Fleur. Right, okay, let's go and have a look at the site. When we come back, something in here is going to have changed. And that is what we like to call, or I like to call, spot the difference. We'll dive across to the site, and as we go across to the site, first thing we'll do is go into the Good Morning Buzzers room. Then we'll have a look and see whose birthday it is today and who's joined the site. And then hopefully we'll see a picture, a funny picture sent in. I do believe sent in by Joyous One. So we've got 2 things from Joyous One, but I can tell you that the second joke is not from Joyous One, but it is from somebody in the room. Anyway, I'm rabbiting on. Do call in. We've had 1 phone call. Do call in. Thanks, Joy, for that. That says Mac50. Good read, Mike. Says Mac. Thank you for that, Mac. I've clicked the wrong button there. It doesn't matter. I can now click the right button. And then we'll click share screen there, start screen share. And so with any luck now, we're all looking at the Good Morning Buzzers room. And here we've got all the things typed in. Joyous one about that poem. You can read tons more of his online. He wrote from the heart and had a beautiful way with words. Then on the right-hand side here, you can see all the buzzers who are live in the Good Morning Buzzers room, including Carrie May, Fee, Fleur Rose, John 1948, John P, Joyous One, Mac 50, Mackie Whack, Pronto, Quiet Mouse One, Sash Scratch, and Viv Huff. Viv Huff smiles at Mike. Lovely shirt as per usual. Thank you very much. And he says, look at his shirt, but you're not looking at me anyway. You can't see what's going on. Here is a funny sent in by Joyous One. Now it's a funny, but it's quite serious as well, because it is a bit of a health warning. I don't know whether you can read that now. I'll read it out for you just in case you can. But when you drink vodka over ice, it can give you kidney failure. When you drink rum over ice, it can give you liver failure. When you drink whiskey over ice, it can give you heart problems. When you drink gin over ice, don't know if you drink any of these, it can give you brain problems. Apparently, this has proved that ice is really bad for you. So warn all your friends, keep away from ice, whatever you do. Of course, keep away from alcohol. So let's not let that warning go missing. Loads of people joining yesterday from USA. If you click social, we're a social networking site for seniors over 50 here at Buzz50. We are not a dating site. But if you click social at the top, you'll come across to this page and you'll see all the new members across the top here, including Susie Q from the USA, Zara from the USA, Michael from England, Just Liz from England, Maggie from Wales, Harley 53 from the USA, JC Writer from Canada, Sophia from the Philippines, Pong UMC from Canada, Almost There something, what is it? Almost Heaven 0200 from the USA, and all other countries, loads of other countries. And we have got 4 birthdays today. It's in the left-hand column here is the birthdays, and it's happy birthday to Tommy MCR, possibly Manchester, Destiny 13144, Brenda 53, and Ems. So happy birthday to all of you. And let's switch back to the site, see if you can spot the difference. And we'll have another word from the voice, the famous voice, and see if you can identify who that is. And can you spot the difference? I just realized I can spot the difference, and it's pretty obvious today. So let's see who does it first. And we've got a call coming in on Skype. So let's say hello. Hello, good morning, Buzzer. Who is it calling Buzz50?
Hi, Mike.
Is that
50 calling?
Hi, Mac. How are you today?
Everything's going well early in the morning, but doing well. Good morning, Buzzers.
Do you want to go live with your camera as well, or are you just going to speak?
Sure, that's not a problem.
Okay, let's have a look. Let's close that. I know there's a big delay between what you're seeing on the site. It's about 20 seconds, I think. So let's click there and have a look at you there. Now, with any luck, we are all seeing Mac 50 live. And where are you from? Where in the world are you from, Mac? Something's gone wrong. Let me have something's gone wrong with the sound.
Oh, really?
I think I'm back on again. They're saying in the room something's gone wrong with the sound. Let's see if we can put you live again. Let's click there, share screen. We've got a phone call coming in as well. This is going to be good. And start screen share there. Good morning, Buzzer.
Morning, Buzzer.
Sound's gone. I think it might be back now. We've got Mac 50 live as well.
Good morning, buzzers.
Bye, thanks. That's brilliant. You're live now, Mac. How are you?
Good, Mike.
And where are you from?
Syracuse today.
Syracuse.
Whoa.
Conference. We're going to have to... Oh, a bee conference. Of course, yeah, you keep bees, Mac. I mean, I know that, but just letting everybody else know. So what do you do at a bee conference?
Yeah. We discussed the problems with the bees and new products and, new processes. And
really?
It's a fun get-together.
And what's that on your T-shirt there? Empire...
That's the club logo. Empire State Honey Producers.
Empire State Honey Producers. Brilliant. Brilliant. Oh, thanks for calling in, Mac. We'll get back and read out joke number 2. Speak to you soon. Great to hear from you. And here we are back again. Bye. Let's say goodbye to Mac. And we're back again. Has anybody spotted the difference? The sound went off. A real buzzer, says Quiet Mouse, if he keeps bees. Fluttering eyelashes at Mac, says Viv Huff. Did anybody spot the difference? I bet they did. Mike's sound's gone. Can't hear you, Mike. I can't scroll back far enough. Right. Okay. It's like listening to a fish in a tank, says Pronto. Right. Here we are with joke number 2. Joke number 1 managed to get... Ho! Hi, ho, hi, ho. It's off to work. I must go, says Fee. Bye to you, Fee. Speak to you later. See you tomorrow, hopefully. And here we are with joke number 2. And Jenny has just come into the Good Morning Buzzers room. So good morning to you. And Fee's left the room. Right, here is joke number 2. Are you sitting comfortably? What did I say there? Thanks for the harmonica. Thanks for the harmonica you gave me for Christmas. Little Joshua said to his uncle the first time he saw him after the holidays. It's the best present that I ever got. That's great, says his uncle. Do you know how to play it? Oh, I don't play it, the little fellow said. My mum gives me $1 every day not to play it during the day, and my dad gives me $5 a week not to play it at night. That is joke number 2, sent in by a buzzer who is in the Good Morning Buzzers room at this very moment. Mac 50's coming to the Good Morning Buzzers room again. Hi, lovely Mac, says Quiet Mouse. Well done, Mac, says Viv Huff. Looking good as per normal, says Viv Huff. Boy, that was almost a train wreck, said Mac 50. That's what makes it good. It was live. The sound went off. They could see you. Couldn't hear anybody, I don't think. And then we were back on again. And Fleur Rose is getting very topical here about bees. Mac, are you having some problems with pesticides like here in Europe with the bees? And Jenny 11 came in, but then left the room. We've got votes coming in for joke number 2. And we've got Pronto with a 4, Quiet Mouse with a 5, Viv Huff with a 2. Let's also do international roll call. Where are you from in the world? What time is it? And if you want, you can tell us anything else like the weather if you want. And herbicide, says Mac 50. Whoops, was typing and missed the joke, says Fleur Rose. Fleur, just vote. It doesn't matter. Flower pot on top of door, says Carrie May. That's a slight delay there. That changed about 10 minutes ago. But yes, it is the flower pot on the top of the door, which is the difference. 5, says Mackie Whack. And 4, says Carrie May. And we'll listen to the voice again in a minute. 1, says Sash Quatch. And do start saying goodbyes as well as your international roll call. Flower pot on top of your head, Mike, says Viv Huff. Yeah, this flower's growing out of my head. I must have my hair done. My mind drifted during the joke, says Joyce 1. That's a dance. Sometimers kicking in again. It's growing out of Mike's head, says Pronto. Mac 50 gives that joke a 5. Fleur Rose gives it a 5. Essex, UK, same as Viv, says Quiet Mouse. Cloudy and dull. Snow expected at the weekend. I went out for a walk last night and it was pretty dashed cold. Central Lancashire, says Mackie Whack. Very windy at 0750. Rochester, says Joyous One. Do we know where Rochester is? Rochester is in, New York, USA. It's very early in the morning, 2:54 a.m. Sunny but cold outside my German cave at 8:55 a.m., says Pronto. Syracuse, New York, 2:55 a.m. is where Mac 50 is. Cave, says Pronto, because he said caves before. Berry Lanks, not windy here yet. Yes, snow, says Quiet Mouse 01. Staffordshire, England, says John P, where it's 7:55 a.m. Carrie May is in Bognor Regis, West Sussex, UK. No! Snow, says Viv Huff. Yes, apparently. We might get some flakes over the weekend, said Joyce One, all the way over there in the United States of America. Yes, Viv, says Quiet Mouse. Sasquatch, 6:56 p.m. in the home of the Kookaburra. That is down under. Essex's Mouse, 7:55 a.m. 60s today, low 40s over the weekend here, says Joyous One. We will be talking, I hope, Fahrenheit there rather than centigrade, otherwise it's going to be pretty hot. Mac 50, yes, but not like last year, Joy. Hates snow, says Viv Huff. Snow on Sunday would be good, says Fleur Rose. Going to get very cold Saturday. Do say all the goodbyes if you like. There's stuff that I was meant to do today that I didn't do because we've pretty much run out of time. Joke number 2 managed an average of 4. Joke number 1 with 5.2. And I can tell you that the winning joke was sent in from down under by Sasquatch. It's the public restroom joke, and it got 5.2 out of 10, and it is going on Facebook. Joke number 2, and we name and shame the sender inner of the losing joke, was sent in all the way from a buzzer in Syracuse. Yes, it was Mac 50, who gets quite a respectable 4 out of 10. Thanks for sending those in. Everyone's saying goodbye. I've missed off some stuff that I said I was going to do. We'll do it tomorrow. We didn't do the close-up. We did birthdays. We did international roll call. We did most things. We missed a few things off, but we'll do them tomorrow. So goodbye to you all. Have a nice day, says Carrie May. Hope Pronto enjoys my points, lol, says Quiet Mouse. We didn't get the voice. Let's have a listen to it as we go off.
I do draw a pretty sharp line between the two, which is why interviews like this are generally quite rare things.
And we will be back 7:30 a.m. tomorrow morning, which will be Saturday, and we'll probably do a 5 p.m. or a 5:30 p.m. as well, just so that we can catch people who aren't about at this time of the morning, which is a lot of people in the USA who are not about at this sort of time. So goodbye to you all. And good morning, buzzers. Thanks, Pronto, saying Quiet Mouse. Meet me at the airport, says Viv Huff. Someone mentioned coffee, says Viv Huff. I'm heading for a night in my pillow. Enjoy the day and weekend, everyone. Bye-bye, Mike. Bye, Miller. Bye, all, says Mac 50, because that's how he talks, because we know that because we heard him live. Thank you for everything. Thank you for sending everything in. Do send more stuff in. And good... Oh, no. Let me just check if anyone sent in a message that I should be reading out. Sorry, jumped the gun there. Let's have a quick look. No, we don't need to worry about that. So all we need to